Parenting during the pandemic, it hasn't been easy. And as this pandemic continues, so do the many challenges we face as parents. Here to help is Dr. Ann Reagan. She's a pediatric psychologist at Upstate Golisano Children's Hospital. Thanks so much for joining us tonight, Dr. Reagan.
Hi, thanks for having me.
All right, let's talk about this pandemic as it continues, uncharted territory for parenting. And we've been hearing some parents say that their kids are having trouble sleeping. They're feeling anxious still, even though it's been about 10 weeks. Are you hearing this? What's happening? What advice can you share?
We are still hearing some cases of children struggling with managing all this new change. I think a little bit of mild anxiety is normal. We're challenging what kids used to know is safe, and now there's a new sense of safety we have to establish. So I want parents to feel comfortable if their children do display some behaviors and symptoms of anxiety. The biggest thing is keeping that communication open with children. Parents not just hoping it's going to go away or dismissing it, but really letting kids know their parents are safe places to express their worries and their fears.
Yeah, we gotta keep talking to our kids, right?
Mm-hmm.
All right, let's give you a scenario. You know, our kids are going stir crazy, begging for play dates. So maybe, let's say their friend next door seems healthy. Your neighbor says, hey, let's get our kids together. We've been good parents. We've been doing all the right things. But how do you be the good parent in that kind of scenario? Because you know your kids shouldn't be getting together yet. How do you explain that to your child? Nobody, not yet.
So there are some activities that can still maintain social distancing. At the end of the day, kids really just want to see that their friends are safe and that they look healthy, so we can continue to keep those social distancing guidelines and having them do activities, where you can keep those 6 feet, whether it's having a water balloon fight across the playground or across the driveway, or opening up trunks in the back of cars as long as they're 6 feet apart. The kids just want to see their friends.
Yeah, good weather for some water balloon fights coming up. Good idea. And with the warmer weather, the kids are going to be out in the neighborhoods playing. I mean, how do you keep telling them that they got to keep social distancing from their friends? And when we're out to stores, you got to wear that face mask if they're a little bit older. How do you keep it positive for the kids?
I think, again, that goes back to the communication. The family should be having those conversations about what are our family rules and what are we doing to keep each other safe. Practicing wearing masks so the kids are more comfortable in public, getting designs of masks where the kids think that they're fun to wear, or drawing on masks when they go out so other people can see the designs. Those are the things that will, encourage the kids to follow those guidelines when they're out in public.
All right. And Dr. Reagan, any other advice? I mean, what have you been hearing from parents? And as we go forward, as we start easing up the restrictions, yet we still have to social distance, we still have to keep washing our hands, we still have to wear those face masks. What advice would you give to parents to keep that message reinforced with our children?
Just keeping consistent with those hygiene policies at home, not giving up on enforcing them, so the kids know that they're no longer an option, they're just part of everyday activity, and so it doesn't seem that it's a burden anymore or something that's inconvenient. And just continuing to come up with creative ideas to work within the guidelines of the social distancing, and challenging kids, have them be a part of the conversation of how they can still interact with their friends and do activities while maintaining it. Make it a little bit of a challenge or a game. Who can come up with the best way? Those are going to be the things that keep them interested.
Great idea. And we parents have to keep setting good examples, right?
Yeah, modeling for sure.
That's all right. Dr. Reagan, thank you so much for joining us. She's from Upstate Golisano Children's Hospital. We appreciate the guidance as we try to continue to parent through this pandemic. Thank you. For more information on the coronavirus, including a county-by-county breakdown, head to localesquire.com and the News Channel 9 app. Just click on the coronavirus banner. You'll find it right on the homepage.